Williams in the 112. Eric Langner in the 22nd. Steve Manningly in the 7th. Greg Paul, Dustin Mounts. Here we go. All cars transfer to the feature event. We'll see if Anthony Craven can do anything in that 1856 of Brandon Prowley with the Roger Friedman race engine under the hood. Here we go. He's out front leading this one. And hold on to her. Brandon looking good off of turn number 4 here in number 1. Oh, Scotty Williams drives her in a little there. Keeps her straight down the back straightaway. Good one here in the Sportsman division. Number 1, Anthony Craven going to drive her all the way to the wall. And can he hold? Oh, it's Scotty Williams. Look out. Scotty Williams took advantage of a mishap by Brandon Prowley. Now Prowley going to try to cross it back over. They're going to go 3 wide for the race lead. Sportsman number 1. Look at SW. Wow. Scotty Williams going to take the race lead away from Brandon Prowley and drive down the front straightaway. Scott Williams on a rail. Oh, my. Scott Williams showing the way. Brandon Prowley second, 18. Here comes Manningly in 7 now. 7 is Stephen Manningly going to dive to the inside of the 18. Good battle for that 3rd spot. Good battle for 2nd. Brandon Prowley in the 7 is Stephen Manningly. Manningly a good hot rod here tonight. Shuts the door. Craven now going to battle with Lagner and Mounts back there for the 4th spot. Off of 4. Oh, Manningly slipped up. Prowley back to 2nd. Down the back straightaway. Good battle for 2nd. Side by side. The 56 of Brandon Prowley. The 7 of Stephen Manningly. Brandon Prowley doing a good job in 5, 6. 2 to go. Good battle for that 4th spot. 18 of Anthony Craven. The 27 of Eric Langner. The 0-1 of Dustin Mounts. Oh, Prowley and Manningly make contact. The white flag is out. 1 to go. It's all Scotty Williams here in number 1. Oh, Brandon. No. Hold on to her, my friend. So Prowley slips up. And he falls all the way back to the 5th spot, down the back, 4th spot, down the back straightaway. Now he's going to go back to 5th around Eric Langner. Scott Williams, your winner, heat number 1. 2nd will go to Manningly. 3rd will go to Craven. 4th, Langner. 5th, Mount. 6th, Prowley. So how about a race, fans, in the 1-1-2? Scott Williams, your winner of heat number 1. So, exciting heat race there. Scott Williams slicing and dicing his way to a heat race win. Great action there for Scotty. Crouch can get her done here tonight. Never know. 13 of Blake Reed, 23 of Rick Towns. Well, the bottom line's going. There they go. Well, somebody forgot to tell Blake Reed to go. Blake Reed all the way back to 5th. Here on the start. No surprise, Lake Nichols going to jump out to the race lead. Tyler Ross 2nd. Amber Crouch quickly to 3rd. Rick Thomas 4th. Richard Craven 5th. See if they make that middle groove go. Amber Crouch going to hold off Rick Thomas for the 3rd spot down the back straightaway. Tyler Roth trying to track down Lake Nichols for the race lead. It's Lake Nichols, Tyler Roth, Amber Crouch, Rick Thomas, Richard Craven, Brian Frechette, and Blake Reed. Lake Nichols working right in the middle of the speedway. Nobody yet to challenge him here in 2017 in the Sportsman division. Looking awful strong down the back straightaway. Tyler Roth a distant 2nd. Amber Crouch 3rd. Rick Thomas 4th. Richard Craven 5th. Brian Frechette 6th. Blake Reed 7th. Richard Craven now going to try to jump to that high side, see if we're going to make up any ground on that top side. As Tyler Ross slipped up, here comes Amber Crouch. Car length to the 2nd running 20 of Tyler Roth is the 51 of Amber Crouch down the back straightaway. Now we got a race. For the 2nd spot, Amber Crouch, Tyler Roth side by side. Tyler Roth having problems over there at 3 and 4. Here comes Amber Crouch now. Oh, they're door to door. Look at Amber go. Roth going to shut the door on her down the back straightaway. Amber Crouch again will work to the inside. Here she comes, a drag race off before the white flag's out. 1 to go. All Lake Nichols all the time. Tyler Ross slips up. Here comes Amber Crouch again down the back straightaway, looking to pull the trigger. She can't get the job done. She'll look again to the inside. Lake Nichols wins second. Amber to the inside, but it'll be Tyler Roth. Amber Crouch third, fourth, Rick Thomas fifth, Richard Craven sixth. Goes to Bryant Frechette seventh. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Lake Nichols? Final heat race of the evening. The Hobby Mods are coming up. Tiptoe down into turns number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Richard Craven looking to the bumper of Bryant Frechette. Stephen Manning is going to ring the cushion. He's at the outside of the 56 of Brandon Prowley. Good battle for that third spot. Prowley's got it. But here comes Stephen Manningly. Slip a piece of paper in between the battle for third. Richard Craven now trying to run down Bryant Frechette. Stephen Manningly got into the cushion. He'll fall all the way back to fifth. So the battle for the race lead. Here comes Richard Craven working on the 29 of Bryant Frechette. The Bills Speed Shop, 1-2 in the 56 of Brandon Prowley. Battle it out for the second spot. Craven going to hold second. Brandon Prowley third. Bryant Frechette in 29 continues to show the way. 2 to go the next time by. 2 to go. Richard Craven now down to the inside of Bryant Frechette. Can't make the pass. We'll see if we got a good battle here shaping up for the lead. Bryant Frechette down there on the tires. Craven trying to win heat number 1. So far, can't get the job done. 4 in the books, 2 to go. White flag this time by. White flag's out. 1 to go. Frechette slips up. Here comes Richard Craven. Now we'll see if he tries to work right through the middle of the speedway. He elects to stay on the bottom. Brandon Prowley running in that third spot. Tyler Roth fourth, fifth. Stephen Manningly final top down the back straightaway. It looks like the finish strong. Bryant Frechette going to be your winner. Richard Craven second, and Brandon Prowley, a good run here tonight. He comes home third. There we go. There we go, race fans. I'm not sure what happened there. Cut out. Once again, congratulations to Brian Frechette. Brian Frechette, your big Heat 1 winner. As they discuss what to do with this quarter mile. It's been pretty racy, pretty slick. We'll see how it races here in heat number 2. Amber Crouch with a big feature win 1 week ago. First female ever to win a feature here at the Legion Speedway was the 51 of Amber Crouch. And she's got company already here in heat number 2, 18 of Anthony Craven. Oh, man. Anthony Craven, a nice move, going to go to second. Now looks to the outside of the 22 of Lake Nichols for the race lead. But he slips up as Amber Crouch going to go back by for second. And 18 of Anthony Craven now sliding to a stop over in over in turn number 1. Some Twitter announcements here. Well, I got a few here. Coming up next after the conclusion of this one. Lake Nichols continues to show the way. Amber Crouch going to run to the inside of the 23T of Rick Thomas. Delaware double file restart. Here comes Anthony Craven. Thought better of it. Rick Thomas going to work right in the middle of the speedway, as does the 18 of Anthony Craven, the 01 of Dustin Mounts. That's the battle for that third spot. Dustin Mounts, Anthony Craven, and Rick Thomas. Rick Thomas looking pretty sporty right there in the middle of the speedway. Now going to dive back down to the bottom. Ooh, hold on to her, Ricky. And he's lost the whole front end of that 23T, so if you got any extra sheet metal laying around, give it to Rick, as he is aerodynamically challenged, is that 23T, and you see a result there. And problems for Rick Thomas as he gets sideways. And again, we're on Snapchat. Not sure what that is quite, but Snapchat, and Twitter. Oh boy, I need a beer. Here we go. Back to the Sportsman. 2 laps remain. They're going to go 3 wide for third. Guys, you're all in. Starting spot in the feature is what you're battling for here. They're all in the feature. Come on now. Dustin Mounts going to ring the top as they come down for the white flag. 1 to go. Anthony Craven sliding. I think we're just going to finish it up. And we should see the checkered flag here. We will. It'll be Lake Nichols winning. Amber Crouch will come home second. She'll have a good starting spot. Dustin Mounts third. Rick Thomas fourth. Fifth, they'll go to Anthony Craven. Modified semi-feature is coming up next. So coming down to the scales, gets the thumbs up. How about a nice round of applause to the Double Deuce in Lake Nichols. Lake Nichols with that Bull Power Racing engine under the hood of the Pimco Service 22N. Great job by Lake Nichols and an FRP chassis. He's going to start up front here tonight in that Sportsman feature. I want to send a big shout out to my good buddy Jason Whitfield. 9 people hand scoring him up here in the tower. This is pretty entertaining. I'll send you a picture. Here we go. Green's out. Sportsman heat race underway. Down the back straightaway they go. Amber Crouch in the 56 of Brandon Prowley. Brandon Prowley to the outside of 51 of Amber Crouch. Looking for the race. Lead about this. The Roger Freeman race engines. Oh, we got a car spinning. Caution will come out. 27 of Eric Legner. So they did score a lap. Prowley showing the way. Amber Crouch seconds. I'm always the last to know everything. Oh, no! Uh-oh. Oh, boy. And Brandon Prowley spinning out in front of the field. Nowhere to go for the 18 of Anthony Craven, the 23T of Rick Thomas. Way. Here to Sportsman division. Lake Nichols going to jump to that high side. Down the back straightaway go. Amber Crouch looking for a big win here in the heat race. And she'll work right in the middle of the speedway. We'll see if Lake Nichols can try to track her down. Lake Nichols again will jump to that high side. Amber Crouch down there on the inside groove of the speedway. Lake Nichols works right in the middle of the speedway. Tyler Ross, second. Dustin Mounser, they're looking to go 3 wide. Oh, Scotty Williams, Rick Thomas, and look out, the 7 of Steve Mattingly. We got 3 cars battling the veteran Rick Thomas there. Scott Williams, Steve Mattingly. And Scott Williams wisely backs out of the gas. Meanwhile, back up front for the race lead. Halfway home, 5 at the books, 5 to go. 10-lap affair comes Lake Nichols. Why not make it a good one? They've been all good so far here tonight. Lake Nichols going to drive to the outside of the 51 of Amber Crouch for the race lead. He slips up. He's hooked the cushion. And it allows Tyler Roth to gather him in. Good run for Tyler Roth here tonight. Of a solid starting spot tonight's A-Main. He's got Dustin Mounts breathing down his neck. Now he's going after the 22 of Lake Nichols. So Mounts at the high side and Nichols at the high side. Tyler Roth for second. Can he get the job done? He can't. Down the front straightaway. Good run for Tater. And problems for Steve Mattingly in the 7. He'll slide to the infield. Problems for Mattingly. Down the back straightaway, Tyler Roth, Dustin Mounts, and Lake Nichols all behind. Amber Crouch, ladies first. Can she hold on? God, race fans cheer on down the back straightaway. Amzilla to Pontiac, Illinois. Down the back straightaway, 2 turns to negotiate. Into 3 and off of 4. She's going back to victory lane. Yes, sir. Amber Crouch, your winner. Lake Nichols second. Tyler Roth third. Dustin Mounts with problems 4th. He'll come home in 4th. 5th, they'll go to the 112 of Scotty Williams. So Williams 5th, 4th, Mounts 3rd, Roth 2nd, Lake Nichols. Come on, race fans, nice and loud. Just you ladies, let's hear it for Amber Crouch. What a run. Good for her. So Amber Crouch going to pull down to victory lane. Rocky Ragusa got some great photographers here tonight. I got an idea too. Rick Thomas is going to slide into that street stock. If she wins, Scott Bloomquist. Everybody familiar with Scott Bloomquist here tonight? When everybody watched that St. Louis race after the and the driver introductions, he gave kind of the crotch chop there, the the big crotch chop thing. Well, I think if Amber wins tonight, she could give out the crouch chop. I think that would work.